Hi, and welcome to step 2 of using the Winfreebet betting system. So what we're going to learn now is how to use the step-by-step tab on our website. As you can see to the right of our screen, we have the levels and houses column. What you'll find here are the steps to our winning €3,000 risk-free process. So you'll notice that there are 4 levels to our process. It's very important to follow each level carefully and don't try to skip any of them. The higher you go up in a level, the higher the stakes and the bigger your bankroll needs to be on Betfair. So be sure to follow our instructions carefully to ensure you're not risking any of your money for no reason. So now on level 1, you'll notice we have 4 houses, also called sports books. We have our first house, Ladbrookes, our second house, 88 Sports, and our third, Boyle Sports, and so on. So let's go on to step 1, level 1, Ladbrookes. First thing you need to do is open up an account with moneybookers.com. So what you do is you go to register, or if you already have an account, log in and go ahead and deposit €110. So the next thing you need to do is go to Betfair and send €100 to your Betfair account. So go ahead and log in and deposit €100. Now, the next thing you need to do is go to our first sports books, which is Ladbrokes. Now, what's interesting about Ladbrokes is we'll give you a free bet of £10, which will be credited on the settlement day of your qualifying bet. Unfortunately, you can't use Ladbrokes if you're not in the UK or Ireland. So go ahead and go to 888 Sports instead and deposit your money. Now let's go ahead and apply the Winfreebet method. So after you're creating your accounts, the first step is to go back to winfreebet.com and go to the odds search tab. Go ahead and look up Ladbrokes since that's the house we're going to be betting on. And now let's find some good odds. In the first column you have the name of your bookie. The second is for the date and time of the event. The third and fourth column are for your home and away teams. The fifth column is for the matchup rating. Now the ratings are calculated by dividing the house odds by the odds given by Betfair. Anything above 90% is a decent rating. And you have your bookie odds. Now at first glance, an interesting choice would be Corinthians versus Victoria since the bookie odds are 17. They tell you that the correct score should be 2-2. And your bookie odds for the game are Ladbrokes 17 and Betfair 17. However, if you go to the odds calculator, let's place a bet of €10 on Ladbroke. Our odds are 17 and the odds on Betfair are also 17. And so what you'll notice is the amount you need to bet on Betfair is €10.03. However, you'll notice that you need €160.48 in your Betfair bankroll, which in my opinion is a very risky bet to start out with. So let's go back to the odds search. Go back to Ladbrokes. And another interesting bet would be USA versus Honduras at 1.67. And they say USA will win, and the odds are pretty good. However, there is a catch. The low odds will mean that you'll probably win on Ladbrokes, and our objective is to win on Betfair to increase our bankroll. So this game is a risk, and we will skip it. Now, an interesting selection would be Costa Rica versus Mexico at 3.75. For the Winfreebet method, these odds are perfect. Anything between 3 and 5 are perfect odds for us to apply this method. So now that we have our odds, let's go to the calculator and see how much we could win. So let's place the value of our bet on Ladbrokes, which would be €10. And the odds are 3.76. And the odds on Betfair are 3.85. So what it's telling us right now is on Betfair, the amount we'll need to bet is €9.89. And the balance we need in our Betfair account is 28.19. So let's go ahead and place our bets starting with Betfair. Now if you go to football, now let's find our game. Alright, so we got Costa Rica right here, and On Betfair, you always want to place the lay bet. So we're betting that Costa Rica is going to lose. Because if you remember correctly, in our odds search said that Costa Rica would win. So on Ladbrookes, we want to bet our back bet on Costa Rica. Therefore, making our bet on Betfair the lay bet, saying that Costa Rica will lose. So let's go ahead and place our lay bet of 9.87 euros. Our liability is 28.13 euros, and go ahead and place your bet. Now let's go to Ladbrookes, go to football, find the Costa Rica versus Mexico game, and click on 3.75, which is betting that Costa Rica will win. Now let's go ahead and add 10 euro stakes and go ahead and check your bet. Now let's say you won your bet on Betfair, meaning Costa Rica lost the game or there was a draw. So your starting bank was on 100 euros and your bet win was 9.87 euros minus the 5% commission that Betfair takes away. That'll leave you 9.37 euros, giving you a total of 109.37 euros. So now on Ladbrokes, they give you your 10 euro free bet. So you have a total bank from Betfair of 109.37 euros plus your 10 euro free bet, giving you a total of 119.37 euros. Your initial bank was 110 euros, giving you a profit of 9.37. Say you won on Ladbrokes, so meaning Costa Rica won the match. Your starting bank on Ladbrokes was 10 euros. Your bet win was 27.50 euros, so giving you a total of 37.50 plus your 10 euro free bet, giving you a final bank on Ladbrokes of 47.5 euros. Now on Betfair, you lost 28.13 euros in your liability. So your total is 100 euros minus 28.13 in losses, leaving you with 71.87 euros on Betfair. So your total bank is your Betfair bank 71.87 euros plus what you got in Ladbrokes, which is 47.5, giving you a total of 119.37 euros. Your initial bank was 110, giving you a profit of 9.37 euros. Okay, let's come back to our first hypothetical situation where Costa Rica loses. Therefore, you won your bet on Betfair. So your starting bank was 100 euros, your bet win was 9.37, giving you a total of 109.37. Now on Ladbrokes, you still have your 10 euro free bet. So let's find some new odds. Okay, so down here we have USA versus Honduras, and I like the odds here, 4.5, so let's see what they got. So what they are predicting is there'll be a draw / USA. And the odds are 4.5 and 4.8. These are pretty good odds. So let's go ahead and go to our odds calculator and put the numbers in. So you have your 10 euro free bet. So don't forget to click on bonus free bet. And the odds are 4.5. Now your odds on Betfair are 4.8. Which gives you a result of you need to bet 7.37 on Betfair and you'll need 28.01. Now what's interesting here is the profit with free bet column. So what it tells you here is if you win on Betfair, you'll win a profit of 7 euros. If you win on the house, which is Ladbrokes, you'll win 6.99 euros. So let's go back to Betfair and place our bets. Let's click on football. Let's find our game down here, USA versus Honduras. And down here we'll find the draw in USA. Let's put our lay bet, since we always put the lay bet on Betfair. And our bet was 7.37 euros, giving us a liability of 28.01. Now let's go to Ladbrokes and find our USA versus Honduras game. And let's place our bet on the draw / USA. Okay, let's put our 10 euro free bet as our stake and go ahead and check bet. Now, for the sake of argument, let's say Betfair wins. We have a starting bank of 109.37 euros. We bet 7.37 euros minus the 5% commission, which in this case is 0.37 euros, leaving us with 7 euros. Now our total bank is 116.37 euros, giving us a total profit of 6.37 euros. Now that we've started making money, let's move on to step 2 of our process.